Hey there, baseball fans. I'm Ben, and today I am opening up some packs of 1991 Donruss Baseball cards. I've got both Series 1 and Series 2 packs here. These are the blue and the green. Makes you wonder why they didn't make this package blue, since this one's green. Anyway, you can instantly win over 2 million prizes. And there's a Willie Stargell puzzle. 3 puzzle pieces plus 15 baseball cards. Diamond King set. Just like this was the height of collecting for me. I was about 10 years old when these came out. I certainly had a lot of these. And looks like half of the grand prize. Could be. Let's see. As usual, I'm looking for Sean Dunston, Ryne Sandberg, Mark Grace, or Nolan Ryan. Plus also any Hall of Famers and whatnot. Also looking for someone that I haven't thought about in a while, and we'll look them up and see what happened to that guy for our series there. But anyway, all right, so we'll go through here. Gary Sheffield, Dwight Gooden's nephew, who had some good playing years. Kirk Gibson, some good playing years there too. Important time. Doug Draybeck, Harold Baines. So interesting thing about Harold Baines, he is a Hall of Famer. Questionable as to whether or not he should be, in my opinion, but I'll go ahead and put him aside for now. All right. So we have one Hall of Famer. Let's see what we got here. This is a Series 1 pack here. Randy Johnson, no hits the Tigers from a highlight, so that'll go aside here. Barry Bonds, one of the home run kings, not a Hall of Famer, but certainly one of the greatest hitters baseball has ever seen. Sammy Sosa, also the same thing. Wade Boggs, All-Star. Dennis Eckersley. Wow, that is a pretty darn good pack right there, I'd say. Looking good. And Tom Glavine, that is a really good start to this opening session, so I'll take it. Now switching back and forth. I like to go back and forth between the green and the blue. Let me know, what do you think? Do you like the green ones or the blue ones better? I feel like I like the green ones. I go back and forth. Who knows? Larry Anderson. Let's see here. Ricky Henderson, all-time stolen base leader. George Bell or Jorge Bell, great hitter in his day. Mike Scioscia, all-star. Yeah, not a whole lot there. Maybe the Series 1 cards are better than the Series 2. Let's stick with Series 2 for 1 second. Well, it says something there. It's really important, I'm sure. You know, when they designed these things, they maybe didn't think this all the way through, knowing that they were going to be folded like that. As someone who works in marketing and communications, that's something I would have thought of, is how it actually shows up to the consumer. But anyway, second prize. David Justice, there you go. There's a good one for you. Steve Decker. Ryne Sandberg, all right. It's a successful day. I got one of my favorites. Put that aside from my own personal collection. Sandy Alomar. Mike Scott. Oh, Frank Thomas. There's a good one for you. Put that in there. And Cal Ripken. Highlights for errorless games. And that was... yeah... set the Major League record for consecutive errorless games by a shortstop. By shortstop. He played shortstop and third base throughout his career. All right, back to Series 1, see what comes up. So honestly, I've got to say, this session makes me pretty happy so far. We've got Ryne Sandberg, we've got a bunch of Hall of Famers and stars that we can pull from. So even if we end up with just commons from here on out, I think we're doing pretty well. And Tony Gwynn, one of the best hitters of all time. Steve Avery, one of those great Braves pitchers. I was just about to say, the fates are going to punish me for saying that by giving me nothing but junk, but Tony Gwynn and Steve Avery pull it out for me there. All right, let's see here. Anything interesting? Curt Schilling. A lot to say about Curt Schilling. Love to hear what you guys think. He clearly has some pretty darn good Hall of Fame numbers. Whether or not that plays out for him, we'll see. Roger Clemens, one of those guys caught up in some PED scandals. I'm going to go ahead and put it aside. There's our second Harold Baines. So, bump the camera. And Bob Welch with the Cy Young Award winner right there. Not someone you heard a lot of. Actually, you know, maybe that's our whatever happened to that guy, because he was obviously a great pitcher, but not at the top caliber. So I wonder if he's still coaching in baseball, or if he just retired and enjoyed himself, or if he had a second act career. All right, coming down to the end here. Cal Ripken All-Star. There's another Cal Ripken for you. Jim Abbott. Always an interesting story there. Missing his right hand, and just to watch him pitch and how smoothly he would switch to his gloved hand was pretty remarkable. True testament to overcoming odds. All right, our last series 2-pack right here for the 1991 Donruss. This one's really stuck. Checklist, yes. Just kidding. All right, Barry Bonds, MVP that year. Chris Sabo, Joe Carter, who I'll always remember as hitting that great home run to win the World Series. Travis Fryman, who had a pretty good career. And then Ricky Henderson, all-time stolen base leader, put him aside. And finally, our last pack of 1991 Donruss. Series 1, Jose Hoffman to lead us off. Langston and Witt combined for a no-hit. Series, Julio Franco. And maybe not too much in this one. Jerome Walton, as a Cubs fan growing up, certainly he played an important role in that 89 Cubs team. All right, so we got a stack of pretty good cards here. Got my one Ryne Sandberg, but let's look up Bob Welch. Let's see what they have to say about him here first, though. Voting for the 1990 American League Cy Young Award, with pitchers receiving 5 points for each first-place vote, 3 points for second, and 1 point for third. And Bob Welch ran away with it, beating Roger Clemens, followed by Dave Stewart, Bobby Thigpen, Dennis Eckersley, Dave Stieb, and Chuck Finley. I always loved these baseball card facts up right after the 90s, because the internet didn't exist then, so you were only relying on that kind of information to tell you what's going on. But let's look up Bob Welch in my favorite place here. American baseball player. There we go. Robert Lynn Welch. Oh, he died. 2014. Played for the Dodgers and the A's. Attended Eastern Michigan University. 2-time All-Star and won the Cy Young Award. There you go. 1990. 3-time World Series champ. Oh, twice as a player, once as a coach. So he must have been into coaching. Last pitcher to win at least 25 games in a single season. Also in 1990, he won 27 games. That is no joke. And let's see here. Overall record, 211 wins, 146 losses, 3.47 ERA. Nearly 2,000 strikeouts. 2-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champ. Cy Young Award winner. Major League. So really that 1 year was his biggest year, but had a solid career. Just jumping down to, okay, 91, Welch, New York Times. So he had battled alcoholism since he was a kid. Welch was pitching coach for the Diamondbacks when they won the World Series in 2001. He was a pitching coach for the Netherlands in the World Baseball Classic, and pitching coach for the A's at the time of his death. His son Riley Welch was an Oakland A's pick in 2008 Major League Draft, but did not play college baseball at Hawaii. And then he signed as an undrafted free agent for the Dodgers and became pitching coach in college. Welch died of a broken neck resulting from an accidental fall in the bathroom of his home, 2014, at the age of 57. Oh, that's tragic. That's really sad. So, Bob Welch, tribute to you, my friend. And your memory lives on right there in this card. So, anyway, thanks for joining me for this one, and I'll see you again next time.